All right, guys. So this is John with CashSwipe. I'm one of the consultants with CashSwipe, and we're about to have a fire testimonial with Mateen and Sam. So let's get this started. Mateen, Sam, you want to go ahead and tell them a little bit about you guys?
So I was born in Philadelphia. I was raised in Northern Virginia. Around 2016, I started working for a marketing firm, trying to learn all the ropes. And then fast forward to 2017, I opened up my own shop in Virginia Beach. And then that's where I met Sam.
Sam, from Tyler, Texas. Moved down to Virginia Beach around the same time the team was opening his company. Um, I worked as software product manager for a while. Ended up meeting him through like-minded companies, and started working with him doing his social media and marketing, and things have just kind of taken off from there. And we've just been doing things together ever since.
Okay. And then right now, you guys are currently still doing the marketing. What are you guys doing right now?
No, we exited from the marketing and now we're focusing on CashSwipe full time.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay. So let's get this started. So what stood out to you about CashSwipe? Like, what made you? We'll
Yeah.
start about what stood out. Cash.
Yeah, it's funny. When we were in Virginia Beach running the first office,
Mhm.
we were looking for other things to eventually do, and Sam actually brought up this ATM business. But then COVID hit, and then we actually started expanding quite a bit during COVID, so we got a little bit busy. And now that we've exited, like 6 months ago, I saw these credit card terminals online, and I
Mhm.
sent it to Sam, and Sam was like, "I think these are the same guys."
Mhm.
And then we booked a call. What stood out is the business made a lot of sense to me already. I understood the opportunity, but what made sense was the team around it. I already saw right out the gate. The team was so supportive. The team was like a family, and as long as you have a good team, you're gonna get the rest done. So it's just learn and execute.
No, 100%. And then also you mentioned that when COVID, you started looking at ATMs with COVID. On with the cash discount actually started blowing up because of COVID. If you guys,
Right.
if the businesses were struggling because people couldn't, pay with cash, they could only pay with card, and not a lot of people were exiting out. So the
Right.
cash just started to blow up around that time because businesses needed to save money. So
Mhm.
that's where it honestly started to take off. Um, you did mention that you travel often for work.
I travel a lot. Well, we did travel a lot for work too, but now that we've exited from the marketing offices,
Mhm.
I travel quite a bit for family and my dad's businesses. So my dad lives in Kurdistan, which is in northern Iraq. My mom's used to Virginia, so she's mostly there. So I'm always going back and forth between the two. And so right now I'm in Kurdistan, and I recently got married. So I'm
Oh,
here right
congrats.
now. Thank you. And then we travel to Turkey quite a bit. My dad used to do business out there, and since I was a kid, Turkey just became kind of our like home away from home. So that's where we go to kind of, I guess, vacation and just to get away sometimes. So
Okay,
I'm
so
constantly hopping
Mhm.
between America, Kurdistan, and Turkey.
What does that look like? Is like you travel every week, every other week?
No, I was traveling probably between America and Kurdistan once every 5, 6 months. But now that I got married, I'm mostly in Kurdistan and Turkey.
Okay. And then Sam, wh- what's your part in this?
Yeah, so I run, just kind of the daily operations here in Texas and do the meeting with the clients and doing the face to face side of things. We do have a really good opportunity in the sense that we're pretty much in completely different time zones. For instance, I think it's 3:05 in the morning for Mateen right now. So we kind of have a 24/7 thing going. If I'm up, he's down. If I'm down, he's up. So when I'm out running, making the calls, he's handling the back end, things like that. But I do a lot of traveling, driving around the greater area of Texas. If you ever been to Texas, it's not small, so you can drive through one direction for 24 hours and still be in Texas. So I cover a lot of that area, driving around and just looking for new clients and opportunities like that.
So as far as because I know you guys had experience in the marketing side of the business.
Mhm.
For you, what made you guys decide to go with the done for you ads?
Yeah, when I think we signed right when they were, rolling out the ads for, like, everyone,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and, I know that it takes, time and money to do campaigns and make sure everything's working out right, but when I met with the ads team, they can fill up. I mean, they're the experts, Like, I definitely believe in understanding every aspect of your business, but I'm definitely not gonna know everything, neither is Sam, so, also with our traveling, I thought it made sense to just delegate that out, and again, don't fix what's not broken, it's already a lot of people, I think, don't get into business because they try to figure it out or try to reinvent the wheel. But with Cash Swipe, everything's already proven. The road's already paved. You just gotta follow it and execute it. So I was like, just let the ads team do what they do.
Yep.
And how's your experience been so far?
It
It's been
was
great.
awesome. It was uh we got on a call with Nick. We got our socials set up, and then me and Sam just had to do the content. And it was easy because I could do the videos talking about like the 1-800 number and the stuff that doesn't need a local background. And then Sam was able to do all the shots with like the terminal and local businesses and things like that.
Alright, nice. It's cool that you were one of the first to do the done for you ads. If
Mhm.
you guys don't know this, I was trying to do the done for ads when we first launched it, but Pod
Yeah.
said like, "Hey, you need to take a step back. We want our clients to get
Yeah.
the first
Sure.
dibs on it because, for me, obviously, I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, it's good." Like, "Oh, you work for the company." So we wanted
Hmm.
our clients to test it out first so they get the experience, they could talk about it, they could tell us like, "Hey, yeah, it's working for me, it's great." Because if it's coming from me, they'll be like, "Well, you work for the company. Obviously, you can
Right.
say
Sure.
something."
Yeah.
So watch out, because I'm gonna be out there too with my ads as well,
Yeah.
but I'm in the California area, so,
Yeah.
it's
No,
good. It's a huge market. Go ahead.
yeah, it was super awesome because, we didn't know about the ads at first, but we were already ready to sign, and me and Sam were
Mhm.
talking, and we were like, "Man, there are all these people without experience just door knocking or cold calling or whatever, and they're killing it."
Mhm.
Mhm.
So that's what we thought we were gonna do. I had no problems getting on the phone from here, and Sam had no problem going to door knock, but then, when we were on the call with Hugh, he mentioned the ads, and I was like, "This is a whole whole 'nother level."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were already protected, like Mateen said, ready to go, boots on the ground and do what we know how to do. But, then we heard about the ads and it just upped the game. We've been definitely having a lot more success due to the ads for sure.
Yeah, honestly, it's a no-brainer when you have business owners coming to you already interested. They saw your
Mhm.
ad, they like they heard, they clicked on the ad, they went through the full process to get in contact with you. That's the way I look at it. It's like another pipeline that you have right there. On top of that, you can still go out there and talk to business owners and
Right.
talk to them, strap up your boots and go. But at the same time, it's like you're killing two birds at one stone. Do you have one that you're talking to business owners when you're walking out there, and also the ones that are coming from the ads, and
Exactly.
Sure.
you get best of both worlds. I guess
Yep.
as far as right now, like, what would you guys say, like, one of your biggest challenges was so far?
Oh, well, we were just talking about that, man. Everything's
Mhm.
been so smooth. The team's been so supportive. We're definitely gonna run into challenges for sure, but I don't really think we've hit anything yet. Even when, even when there's an issue getting with a client, like Nick has no problems getting on the phone with us or anything. Like everyone's just ready to go. The whole team's got our back.
Yeah, Nick,
I
Nadia, the whole Paylotics team, Hugh, everybody's been great.
If you had a nitpick, I'm talking
If I had
about
a
you had a
nitpick,
something, give me something.
I mean, probably
So
just only internal issues, just the fact that we have our time zone difference. That's probably the thing that we struggle with the most. But again, that's also one of our biggest advantages. So,
I would say we did our first merchant we signed up was actually Sam, got a guy that was tinting his cars, and he has
Mhm.
a mobile tint business. But our first bit merchant we got from the Done For
Mhm,
You ads was this two location auto shop. And the
Mhm.
guy has an established location already, but he had just opened up a new one. At this point, they've been open maybe 6 weeks. And he had reached out to us and said, he's not currently processing because his other location they pay a lot of fees. So we
mhm.
got him on the cash discount, and there was an issue with how he filled out his application. We should have double checked, but basically the processor held his funds for a while. But this goes back into we're not just sales agents; we're consultants. We're there for merchant. So he was definitely pissed at first and talking about potentially leaving and maybe not getting the second location. And I said,
Mhm.
listen, man, our whether you stick with us or not, our biggest thing is we want to make sure your business moves forward for you and your family. So we actually fronted him. It was almost like 2K in processing. We fronted that to him because he had bills coming up until Valor released his funds. And because of that, now he's talking about maybe switching to a physical terminal and then locking down that second location. He was like, man, you guys are really invested in our business. And I was like, listen, man, these funds are for you. You can give it back. You can stick with us here or not, but we just want to show you we're here to make sure your business moves forward. And that was like, that issue is probably what's going to get us locked on the second location, to be honest. So it was kind of good that it happened.
I love
The
that.
accident.
Oh, go ahead.
I was
Go ahead,
just
Sam.
saying it's just a happy accident. That issue led us to be able to show us that we, got trust in us. We were able to build that trust with him due to that small problem. There's a lot of things we're noticing with our first clients that it's like, oh, okay, glad that happened now. So we were able to learn from that and go forward so that we can, know how to address these issues and know how to look for those things in the paperwork going forward, make those small errors up front so that we can handle it when it comes to the bigger clients in the future.
And that's part of growing. It's trial and error.
Yep.
You know, you're not
Exactly.
gonna do perfect the first
100%.
time. Sometimes you might just hit a home run the very first time. But
Yeah.
again, I love the fact that you said we're consultants. We're not just any other agent. We're not there just to sign them up and forget about them. You're
Mhm.
building that
Yep.
relationship, you're maintaining it with them, and you're helping them at the end of the day. Because these, like, again, these businesses are paying all these processing fees, and they don't know that there's another solution for it. They just think this is what it is, and it's black and white, but there's not. Um,
Exactly. And we've been watching a lot of Mike's interviews, and I love the way he
Mhm.
frames us as a consultant and we're there to, help their business grow and scale. So I told the merchant, I was like, listen, we're not just a sales agent. If we were, we would have given you any type of terminal or equipment and said, this
mhm.
is the fees, this is what it is. But we're here to set up something custom for your business that's going to help you in the best way it can. So I said, it might mean we change a terminal. We might change a few times. We might find an issue with one. We might find out one works better for you, whatever it is. But we're going to
Mhm.
go back and forth until we find the sweet spot for your specific business, so that you can move forward, grow, scale.
And no, I love that. And another thing you mentioned was, Valor was holding their funds, and a lot of people don't know this, but some processors out there, they don't pay for like a day or 2 days or 3 days. With us,
Mhm.
it's business day, which is awesome. They're super happy about that.
Yep.
Something
Yep.
so simple, but people, yeah, you know what? You need your money, right?
Yep. Yep.
You swipe it the next day, quick.
Yeah.
Mhm.
At first he was pissed and saying, I don't think this is going to work out and whatever. But then he was like, man, no one would have done that for us. Like, we're so thankful and we'll move forward. And it's this older gentleman. And now every once in a while he'll just text me to, just joke around and whatever. And this guy was pissed a few days ago wanting to
Yeah.
leave us.
Mhm.
So, what are you guys' future plans with the business, you and Sam?
For me personally, I mean, I'm all in. It's like we used to say in the old business. I'm a lifer. I'm in this for the long haul. So with Cash Swipe, again, it's not just the terminals. That's awesome, but I love that we get to help the business owners. Worst case scenario, we can have them aware of the fees they're paying. They can do with that what they want. But the Cash Swipe family is so supportive, and anything they do, I already know they're going to do it well and successfully. So I'm all in with Cash Swipe for the long haul, whatever they end up doing. They can do something completely different tomorrow.
So what's your
Definitely.
vision? Like, what's your vision? What's like, how many accounts do you see yourself getting? Because obviously we all want to build, we all want to make money, but what's your vision with this for both of you?
For me personally, I definitely want us to be at, long term 100 accounts. I want to grow something. I want to scale something huge. I want to, again, potentially be involved with Cash Swipe in you know, um, a
Larger
more
scale.
larger scale,
Mhm.
um, and just be involved. I just always want to keep busy. And
Yep.
again, this is definitely the right team and family to do that.
Definitely.
No,
There's a lot of growth opportunity here. We see a long and profitable future working with the Cash Swipe team, Paul, Alex, and Hugh, and all them. And it's been really good so far, and we definitely see a lot of opportunity for growth here, and that'll help us fund, future projects and things of that sort. So we're here for the long haul. You guys will be seeing a lot more of
And
us.
love that. Now, 100 counts is very possible. Mike, same thing, has over 200 locations
Yeah.
in the last
Hmm.
5 years. That is savage out there.
Yeah, we were
Yep.
just talking about that, and I was saying again, the ads just started, so there are people with 30 accounts, 50 accounts, 100 accounts, and that's just
Mhm.
door knocking. When we first started, before we knew about the ads, I was telling Sam, I'm almost pissed I got married because I want to be there, boots on the ground, going business to business.
What is your guys' goal with this?
I mean, again, first is, building the merchants, getting the experience, but I would love to help others build this business. I would love to be, more of
Hmm.
a consultant, educating people about the business, helping them grow accounts, just again, whatever we can do to help other people get in on the same opportunity. And maybe it's not just for residual specifically, but everyone wants a bigger goals. Everyone wants to achieve something, but this is definitely the right vehicle to help get them there because it can provide the freedom, the funds as well, and then of course they're helping people while doing it. And then I feel like this road can take anyone anywhere they want to go.
So
Definitely.
you're thinking of building your own cash pipe in the future.
Possibly, maybe more along the terms of working with cash swipe, but yeah, something in the
Yeah.
consulting aspect.
And what about you, Sam?
Oh, definitely the same road. Me and Mateen have always been on the same path since, like I said, we've been doing this for 8, 9 years. So wherever I go, he goes. Wherever he goes, I go. And so, yeah, we definitely have um, talked a lot about doing the consulting and building this up into its own thing where we can teach others and teach people like in our lives that are looking for jobs or looking for new career starts, or I got cousins, brothers, things like that, people that I need to be able to put in a position and teach them how to teach them how to fish so I can stop fishing for them.
No,
And
I love.
just, yeah, support the family, give back, just help businesses grow. It's fun. I love the small town I'm from. So being able to help smaller, mom and pop shops
Mhm.
realize they're losing money and help them save their money and give them a chance at not being bought out by all these big shops and things like that. I love that opportunity and just being able to form relationships and just having those chances to just help people grow. It's there's nothing like it.
No, I 100% agree with you. And we're big on we're huge on culture and community because you're part of
Hmm.
something. Just like, hey, here's some information, go figure it out. Because that's a
Hmm.
lot of art. They don't guide you to the process. And with us, we care, and we're there to go through every obstacle that there is with you guys, and make sure that you guys get the support you guys need. And
Definitely.
and that you guys are looking to possibly become coaches in the future. That's something you guys
For
are
sure.
interested.
Yeah,
Yep,
definitely.
definitely.
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready, let us know. There's as we keep growing, there's always going to be new opportunities out there for additional coaches, especially ones that like with your guys' experience.
We are ready when you guys are ready. That was my favorite part about the marketing and sales, being able to help coach and develop other people. And
Hmm.
one thing I will say to the culture and family aspect, there are a lot of things online and companies that will say, they're team orientated and like a family and all
Yeah.
this. But once you actually sign and go through it, they definitely are not. Cash Swipe follows through with everything they say. We talk to Hugh like all the time. He was my, when we were on the first call, I know it was love at first sight. I know he felt it too.
Shout out to Hugh.
Shout out to you,
Shout out to Hugh Stratton.
Hugh Stratton, baby.
You with the hair, right?
Deal with the
Yeah.
hair.
And then it's cool though with the coaching becoming a part of the family. Our coaches are not just like some random people off the streets. They're actually our cash
People
swipe
doing
client
it.
that
Hmm.
did business, killed it, and became a coach.
Yep.
So
For
as
sure.
you're not talking these guys are you're not talking to some random person like, hey, they just know a little bit about it.
Yeah.
They actually started the business where you guys started and became a coach. So that's great. They have that experience. They know what you guys went through. They know
Yep.
what you guys seen.
Hmm.
They
And
went through everything.
And that's one thing, how our old business was, and I think, this is definitely, like, filling that void we had when because we were with the old
Yeah.
business for so long, but it was the same thing, like, everyone had to know every aspect, so you're not just everyone actually knows what they're teaching others to do instead of being behind the desk and just barking orders, so this is, like you guys have, like, the same systems and, team atmosphere, so, like, I feel like right at home, it's like I never left the old business. It's just a different
Really
game.
good.
I love that. So, what would you guys tell the beginners watching this tonight?
Um if this is something you wanna get into, I would say just do it, like, you don't have to too many people waste so much time trying to absorb knowledge or be the expert, but again, like I said, the road's already paved, like, the support is so strong, like, everyone's there to have your back, like, no one has any problems getting on the phone with anybody or give advice or, text or whatever, so, like, you don't have to know everything, like, when we talked to our first merchant, when I talked to the ads guy and Sam talked to the mobile tin guy, we didn't fucking know my bad. We didn't know what device was gonna be the right device, we didn't know the rates, we didn't know any of that, but we're just there to help guide them, and we have the support to, eventually get to that the end of the line for them and help give them what they need to get. And that's why I like what Mike says. Like again, we're the consultants. If we were agents, we would just give you a terminal right here. But we're going to go back, talk with our team, see what's the right fit for you. We're going to go back and forth. We're going to talk with Paybotics, and we're going to make sure when we do set you up, we set you up the right way.
Love that. What about you, Sam? What would you say for the beginners watching this right now or tonight?
Yeah, for the beginners or for anyone that's looking to get started, I mean, whatever level I know a lot of there's a hesitation of, oh, I'll start when I've got this much and I'm asked and I can start these things. Just start. I mean, these guys give you the tools at every level. The support is incredible, and they're not going to let you fail. As long as you put forth the effort, you'll get the effort back. You get in what you put in, and if you put it in with these guys, they will definitely help you get something out of it. So just start. If you feel like this is the way to go, if this is what you're called to do, and you think you can make some of this, then do it because it'll work out as long as you just put forth the effort.
Love it. And you're right. It's just like anything, you have to put in that work. It's
Mhm.
not a thing you have to go out there, put in a little bit of work. We make it a lot easier, but
Yeah,
again, there is a little bit of work you have to do, which is not it's not that hard. You're talking to
yeah,
people, normal people that have
yeah.
families that are looking safe.
And I
I'm
know
on
a
the
lot of
other
people.
side of the world.
Yeah,
Another
and
another side of the world.
I'm not a salesman by any means. I'll never pretend to be. I'm not trying to sell nobody nothing, but I am a people person, and that did take me a while to get there. Working in the organization that I found with Mateen, I was a software project manager for years. I stood behind a desk and stayed in my cubicle and talked to everybody through email. You know, so it wasn't until I got into the market with Mateen and started to become a bit more people person and just starting to be able to make connections with people. You don't have to
Mhm.
sell nobody nothing. Just know that you're there and you care about their business and you want to help them fix a problem that they probably don't even know they have. And just invest in people, be yourself, and things will work out.
Love
It's
that. And
it's funny because in the old business, I was the sales guy and I hated
Yeah.
talking to people. And then Sam was the guy behind the computer. But then when we would go out, I would not talk to anyone, and Sam would be the guy to have a group of random people around him and make friends anywhere.
there's a big thing that I tell when I'm talking to individuals. They're like, it's like, oh, do I have to have sales experience? Like, well, the way we look at it is like we're not sales, we're not salesmen. We're just
Mhm.
offering a solution to their problem. Like we're not trying to sell them anything. It's like, hey, do you want to save money or you don't? Like
Yeah,
there's no there's black and white. Save money or don't.
exactly. It's not
But
a pitch,
for
it's
you,
a conversation.
It's
exactly.
also a no-brainer of a question. Who's not going to say they want to save money? At least you're going to get at least a bit of a nibble, and then you can go somewhere with that. But
You kind of question
hell of
like
an
you don't.
icebreaker. Yeah, you
Nope.
sure? Okay.
Funny, I make jokes of like, "Hey, when you go to them, you could carry like 1 or like $5 in your pocket." It's like, "This is what I'm trying to do. Put this money back in your pocket." And they just laugh. They kind of be like, break the ice. You like do little
Right.
things.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes. But as experienced consultants, what would you give one or three tips to our audience? Could be
1 to
anything.
3 tips.
Or one, just one each.
I mean, my biggest tip is, I guess, what I just said is just be yourself. Don't overthink it. Don't
Yeah,
wait for don't wait for the iron to be hot strike or whatever they say. Just hit the iron. Just hit it running. Get the heat
yeah,
going yourself. Be yourself. Just go.
it's like when
Keep
I
going.
when I first started in marketing, I was like, man, I have to wear a tie or do this or do that, and people can
Mhm,
tell. Like people can
mhm.
tell by your face. Just be yourself, have a conversation, and it's gonna already put the guards down.
Oh, yeah. People can smell a script a mile away nowadays. Just be yourself.
Yeah, some of our clients take their kids and they do it for fun. They're just going out and they talk to a business
Yep,
owner and they have their kids right there and they sign them up at the end of the day just because again, it's real. It's not fake. They're not, it's not they're not scripted. They're going in there with their family. They're giving them business, but at the same time they're talking business. So it's a win-win situation and the kids are coming out. So it's
exactly,
again, it's normal people talking to normal people and people like to work with people they like. So
exactly.
for you guys, where can the audience find you as far as
On
social?
in, I'll drop it in the chat on social media. I'm Mateen Salem 1. I'm also in school.
What about you, Sam?
Trying to remember my handle. I normally give it out as far as professionally, as far as Instagram, but you can find us at Quantum Payments TX on Instagram, and then quantumpayments.net, I believe, is
Yep.
our website where you can find out more about the company and about us. And I believe our socials are on there. I don't want to take up time and try to get the Instagram on here, but um, yeah, so that's where you can find our business and all of our information.
And is it okay if the people DM you, you savages, in case they have any questions? Any
Definitely.
I,
questions?
I will answer a
Yeah.
call at 3 a.m. to help someone.
All right. All right, guys. Well, you heard it yourself from Mateen and Sam, their experience. Love everything that you just said. So my name is John Hernandez. I'm with Cash Swipe. And if you guys have any more questions, shoot me a DM. You could also reach me at Instagram at cashswipe.johnhernandez. And I'm also on school. But other than that, I'll catch you guys out in the field. Take care, guys.